actually do South Carolina. And which is really nice people. I'm actually going to go back there next Tuesday, and it's really fun. Now, of course, as many people are wondering, really well, I couldn't have asked summer 2017 going to church a lot this summer with my friends. And I'm also planning on putting up a lot of YouTube videos, which I've also enjoyed posting YouTube videos, hanging out with my friends. Pretty normal summer, but I also want to get these views higher, and I want to get more gaming, and I always love for people to do this. I love it. This is what I want to do when I grow up. I want to play video games. I want to make them. It's just so much fun to do this for you guys that watch them and appreciate them. And we also have a new subscriber, which one of my friends subscribed to my channel because he actually likes what I'm doing. And I think. Alright, here we go. I think y'all might have saw this in the last video.
Yo!
Finally. So Josh and I spoke, and fucking over Bloom has been a long-standing project.
Alright, you need two things to take down Bloom. You need to get people to rally behind your cause to separate you from the trolls.
And we need bots, and a lot of them to handle the data CTOS is processing.
Thank you, Josh.
We spent all night modifying our app so you can get followers to download the app, and we can use their processing power for the cause.
This is happening? It's really happening?
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is happening. You better get to it.
Hell yeah, man! Barbarians are at the gate ready to bust some Roman heads.
Yeah, we're gonna focus on some high-profile ops, playing for exposure and laughs to get people to download our app.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Don't worry. So it was something fun.
Marcus! Haha, check you out. Alive and dry. I wasn't sure after your moonlight swim. Come here. You've got to check this out.
And we're back. Let's go see what Wrench wants to talk to us about.
Behold, our very own open source research app. So, like, all of us here pool vulnerabilities that we find, and we encourage everyone to share their work, their research, etc.
Okay, so what's the research app do?
Widen our skill set? Make us irresistible to the gender of our choice?
What, so it's like a I know Kung Fu kind of deal?
If Kung Fu was a gender and not so 1999? Absolutely.
And now this, guys, is the research app, which Wrench just described. It's allows you to go through the bonnets it upgrades to what you can hack, how you can hack. It obviously upgrades your hacking capacity to what you can hack and how many times you can do it. Tinkering is gadgets for like electric shocks, explosive devices, you name it, whatever. Signal disruption, CTOS 2.0 exploits basically means you can hack into the system, get better stuff, feel like this. The auto shutdown, which basically allows you to raise gates and stop cars if you're in front of them, or you can cause whatever, blow up a manhole. Very cool, but I don't want that. I want. Oh god, see that's what I want. The hijacker, so I don't gotta like use the lockpicking. But then again, I also want. How much is the bond upgrade? 5 and 2. Okay, so I'm gonna get that since it's less. Sorry, you guys, for the cough. I'm sick over the week. This is also a big thing. Here we go.
Behold, the wonders of technology.
A 3D printer?
This is the army of printers. It is capable of pumping out an arsenal of lethal weapons down.
Seriously?
Yep. Once you master it, voila! Hipster merchant of death.
All good, except I'm no hipster.
You keep telling yourself that. Now try to make something. But don't blow us up.
Okay, so once we're just described as this 3D printer, which is right in front of us. And that's kind of funny, the rainbow coming out of somewhere. What he just described is how we can basically build our stuff. Marx is no hipster, I know this. And when Wrench says the army of printers, he's basically referring to Terminators, Terminator, which is one of my favorites. Okay, so we're gonna buy the jumper. I'm gonna get that later in the series. I'm gonna get that later, and I'm also gonna get yeah, I'm gonna buy the Colt M1911 pistol, which is really fun. Get it? Oh, it's gonna cost 22 grand. Oh god. I am so sorry about that, guys. I had to make my mom tea, and I also had to distract her from what I want to do with this channel in the future. Let's get the jumper, which is my little favorite. Freaking show it off like the price is right. Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry about this cough. Let's go talk to Horatio.
Good to have another brother here.
Good to be here, man. Are you all hackers?
Yeah, kind of a basic requirement to get invited into the hacker space. But we all have our specialties, like Josh over there. Always building shit that shouldn't work. Now he's trying to build this big-ass drone.
And Wrench?
Good engineer, too. But better at breaking shit apart. And yo, Satara? Sis got skills as an artist and a graphic designer. Without her, DedSec's walking around without a face or voice.
What about you? What's your superpower?
Tactical coordinator or cat herder. Take your pick. I make DedSec go where it has the most impact. You heard of Prime 8? Those are some real dirty hacking motherfuckers.
Yeah, I brushed up against them before. It wasn't pleasant.
All right, that's what I like to hear. Link up with me when you're ready to do this, and I'll fill you in. There's always someone running ops against Prime 8. Bet they'd love your help.
Now this is where showing like all my activities where you can play with your friends, you can do by yourself. It's really fun.
It's something, right?
This whole place is something.
We used to keep track of news feeds on here, but now it's our follower wall.
So it knows if we're trending?
No. It's based on hard values. How many people downloaded our app, how much processing power we have access to, you know.
Nice.
And, speaking of which, we're downloading the DedSec app into your phone as we speak. When it's ready, open it up, click the suggested op, and hit the park outside so we can test it.
Sounds good.
One more thing. I put a reminder on your phone so you remember what we're gunning for. Get enough processing power to take down Bloom.
I think we're ready to hit the world, aren't we, guys? I got everything. I got my outfit that I want. I got the drone. I got my pistol that I want. I got the jumper. I've talked. Oh, you know what I gotta do for you guys? I gotta show you give you the background on the play of the main characters. Josh and Tara, Horatio, even a little bit about the background of DedSec, which is the first one right here. So I think, well, let's hear it.
The original Chicago DedSec has coordinated operations. Everybody mostly working towards the same goal. Rumors say that the leaderless group actually has somebody upstairs calling the shots. The Council of Daves. I can't say if it's true or not, but somebody's focusing their efforts. I know because I studied everything about them, even ran a few of their ops. I wanted to emulate them, try to figure out what worked for them and apply it to us. But the members of our Bay Area DedSec, we'd probably fill the whole damn thing. But there's one thing that unites the key crew. Each one of us has reason to hate big data, or more specifically, Bloom and its CTOS. I've been overseeing operations, making sure people get to where they need to be with the tools they require. I've got eyes on the big picture. The way I see it, I've lit the fuse. It's only a matter of time before Bloom feels the DedSec explosion.
Now I will do this every time I come back. We just did Horatio report, which is about the earlier Chicago DedSec, which was got that background. We get it, guys.
The app's downloaded and I'm in the park. What am I testing?
Start profiling things around you. People, devices. See what you can pull from them. That's what helps us figure out our next ops. And running ops that are important to people is how we get them interested in DedSec. The more followers download our app, the more intel we get. It's the circle of life.
Oh, and see if you can find some components to help us with our research. Hipster merchant
The app is your data mining tool.
of death.
Okay, I got this. So what now?
Up to you, man. You're free to do whatever catches your eye. We post ops to the DedSec app, and doing them helps us get followers. And followers are our Skrilla. Followers mean computers, which boosts our processing power, which lets us do bigger and badder ops.
Johnny's!
Yeah. Sorry.
That's right. You and me know what's what.
Got the chocolate.
That's a good
Hey,
doggy.
cutie.
The spiritual organization New Dawn is accusing Oakland City Councilor Miranda Kamei of defamation. In a recent interview, the councilor had described the organization as, quote, a fraudulent pyramid scheme. The organization seems to have fought back with more than just lawyers. The councilor's private life was recently revealed when medical records of the councilor's transgender treatments were mysteriously released to the media. A spokesperson for New Dawn said that the organization had nothing to do with the leaked medical records, and in her statement accused Councilor Kamei of desperately seeking attention.
Hey, so what's this about Bobo Dakes?
You know Bobo's working on a new album, right?
Yeah, I heard.
Well, you won't get to hear it? Motherfucker Gene Carcani just put millions on the table to keep it all to himself.
What does a big pharma CEO want with a rap album?
Dude has a huge Bobo collection. And he probably wants to hang that shit on his wall like a damn trophy. Just rubbing his money in our faces, bruh.
Do you know if Bobo took the deal?
He hasn't announced anything yet, but he will. It's a lot of cash.
Yeah, maybe there's still time for an intervention.
Time for what?
You know, I tried studying Latin on a whim. Now that's a fucked up language.
I assume you guys have heard of Gene Carcani?
He's the shit sack who's on TV laughing about how he's raising the price of leukemia medicine.
Yeah, the most hated man in America? Yeah, why do you ask?
Guy's a huge Bobo Dakes fan. Must have read Bobo's in town recording new tracks because he's offering millions to keep the album to himself.
So stupid.
Move.
Bobo will never go for it.
The real one won't. So we're gonna do it for him. I'm gonna visit Bobo and see if I can borrow some of his new tracks as proof that we're legit.
How do we contact Carcani?
I need you guys to run through interviews, podcasts, whatever. Find me some usable lines. We're gonna make a soundboard.
Ooh, CTOS is verified.
Retro, feel like stealing some primate intel?
You got something for me?
One of their lackeys in your neck of the woods. Hack them for what they've got, but make sure you don't get caught. You know how primate do?